All right, the mouse and the goof back at it again.
We're here. It's
It's been a
been,
long time.
it has. It's been a hot minute. You had
It's been even
babies.
longer. Well, I was going
Yeah.
to say it's been even longer for our viewers than it has been
Yeah.
for us. Do I look different? I'm now a mom of three.
It's the
Uh,
mom of three glow. And I'm a mom
this,
of one and growing another.
oh my gosh, that wasn't true the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
Our viewers don't know, but we actually did record an episode a few months ago, and it went into the
The trash can.
podcast ether.
Yeah, it
Here's the thing, Jess. I was totally fine with it. One, I can't even remember what about. What was it?
it was Moana 2. We both sat down and we watched
Oh,
it,
yeah, and
recorded
I had
it,
never seen it.
and
Couldn't even tell you about it. Like if we had to talk about Moana 2 right now,
yeah.
could say nothing.
Yeah.
But all of my favorite podcasts, I feel like have one episode that is like there's
Oh.
a lore about it, missing episode.
I can't even
And so now,
imagine. I'm
now we
there.
have it too.
There's video game YouTubers that I watch that they're like, oh, I recorded like 6 hours worth of videos that just got lost because my mic didn't work or the battery died and I didn't realize it, and it's like my worst nightmare.
And it happened. And so maybe we're now professional.
That's the mark. We're professionals now.
Well, we're doing something different today because we are both busy moms and preparing for anything is difficult. And
Yeah.
so I said, let's mix it up today. And as our viewers may be able to, based on my shared screen, we're doing something fun. We are doing a ranking. And Jess is going to be ranking all the movies from the Golden Era, which is the first era of Disney animated classics, theatrically released animated classics. That's starting with Snow White, going all the way through Jungle Book. So
Okay.
it's 19 movies.
Wow.
This episode might be 3 hours. Jess is on Central Time, so I hope she was prepared for
Whew.
this 8 hour.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. It'll go fast because I imagine there are few will
Listen,
get through.
there's a YouTuber I started watching recently that some of his videos are like 8 hours long and they are scripted. And I'm like, I have to watch them in segments.
Yeah, no, basically if a YouTube video is over 3 minutes for me, I'm like, I
Maybe
think
not.
all of it are
Oh.
over 30. But so yeah, let's dive in. This is where it all started. So what's on your screen right now are the first 10. Interesting era as it goes from, obviously the first like 5 Disney movies, and then we get into the wartime era. And so that's like Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros, Make Mine Music, Fun and Fancy Free, Melody Time. I think even, well, some of those are after the war, but
Yeah.
kind of the wartime era. Why do I keep saying era?
Because it was an error.
And then we move into some other really fun movies. Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Sword in the Stone, and Jungle Book. Had I done more research, I would have reminded myself what kind of like why. Oh, I remember. No, I remember. The end of the era is Jungle Book because that is the last film that Walt Disney had a hand
Yeah.
in the making of.
Yeah.
So it came out after his death, but he was involved for some portion of that movie. So I do know my Disney history. That's why we have a podcast.
This is all, well, I was going to say this is all strictly animated, but a lot of the Three Caballeros is live action, isn't it? I guess I was going to ask why, like, I didn't see Mary Poppins.
Yeah, so
Which, if you're going off of a list, I'm not questioning. I was just
It
thinking
is-
there's some animated in that, but it's not.
no. That
mostly
is a
live
good
action.
question. And I know that in years past I've spent time looking up what is canon.
Okay.
And there's some debate about whether Mary Poppins falls into that. I
Okay.
believe it's Mary Poppins is a live action movie that has
Okay.
parts to it. Same with like Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what year that came out. But that would be a similar concept.
Okay.
I don't know a ton about the wartime films. Um, so I think I've watched all of them except Make Mine Music is the only one that's not on Plus
Mm.
and
Oh,
watch some
yeah.
on YouTube.
I watched, I think the last time I definitely watched all of these was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Because
what I did too.
you were watching them and I tried. I think I made it to
I
101
sent you the
Dalmatian.
spreadsheet.
Yeah, I made it to 101 Dalmatian and just kind of fell off. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I was like wanting to just move on to the movies I wanted to watch. It's like, okay, I'm done.
We've
But
talked about it before,
yeah,
but Jessica's, in my view at least, Jessica's a Disney fan that like likes what she likes,
yeah,
whereas I'm like a Disney fan, like I like all of it, and I'm not super attached to like a few things,
yeah.
if that makes sense. Um, so you're at least familiar with all
Oh
of
yeah.
these. I do have the like wartime movies or compilations. So I do have those pulled up if you need a refresher on what's in each of them.
Oh, okay.
But I thought what might be easiest is to start from the bottom.
Okay.
So we can flip back and forth. You can tell me whether you want the top half or the bottom half. But what would you say is your least favorite?
Pinocchio.
Whoa! Right off the top, worse than any of the wartime films?
I can tell you right now, I know what my number one is, and I know I don't like Pinocchio. It's my least favorite of all Disney movies, I think. Well, all of the classics. Let's not get into the 2000s yet, or 2020 era.
Yeah.
No, okay, so there's a lot about Pinocchio that is.
Wish comes in at the bottom. Spoiler
What?
alert. I said wish comes in at the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah,
Spoiler alert.
pretty
Our
much.
longtime viewers would know.
Yeah, Wish is at the bottom. But Pinocchio, so like I like some of the music. I like Jiminy Cricket. I don't care for Pinocchio in general. And I don't care for the Paradise Island. What is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
No, the
scene.
Lost Boys. I'm
Not
mixing
the
things
Lost
up.
Boys.
Sorry, that's Peter Pan. Who am I?
The bad children, whatever.
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island. I hate the part where the kid turns into a donkey. Like as an adult, I think I hid behind the couch because I just could, or I fast forwarded or something. I just couldn't deal with it. I also remember getting violently ill after seeing this movie as a child. Because I remember the monstro scene, and then the next day I remember being like super sick and missed church. Anyways, so like I already don't have good memories associated with Pinocchio, but also just the like, it's kind of traumatizing. You've got this child that's screaming for his mother as he's being turned into a donkey. It is terrifying. I do like When You Wish Upon a Star, and the fairy is beautiful, but I'm not going to watch it willingly.
Yeah. Fair. All right. Do you want to say what your favorite is? Just to knock it out? Do easy
Yeah.
placement?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, I love that.
Sleeping Beauty has become one of my favorites in the last just couple of years. It's not the most exciting film, but it artistically
It's
is
so
gorgeous. The music is wonderful, and
So my babies, my twins, just started this week, and I was dropping Wednesday. Oh, this is such a mom story, but I was dropping them off on Wednesday, and like as I'm passing to the daycare worker, like my daughter has like the biggest. And I look at her and I'm like, do you want to change it or do you want me to? And she's like, well, you're here. I'm like, what am I paying you for?
yeah, right.
But anyways, I did not need to tell that part of the story, but I went over to the changing table and they played Disney in the care. And so I know you
Aww.
came on and it just like singing to her as I'm changing diapers.
Aww. I love that.
The music is beautiful. So I'm actually really surprised that's my favorite, but I love that.
Um,
Okay, so Fun and Fancy Free is so it's a compilation and it's the one with Bongo, the little bear who you see on the top left. Um and he's like trying to escape from the circus or something. And then the big story is Mickey and the Beanstalk.
yep. Oh.
Um
And
and that's one.
there's a weird ventriloquist thing
Yes.
that happens.
Yeah, they're like telling the stories. That's like the whole scene is they're like in the house.
Yeah.
The guy with the ventriloquist. That was the word I was looking for. So, anyways, that's a review of what that movie is. Do we need to go over the other ones?
Um, I think I remember the Three Caballeros better. That
Yeah.
one's just hanging out with Donald, Jose, and Panchito.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Saludos Amigos as much. That
So
one's
that
pretty
one-
similar, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that one is like it's set in Latin America and it's like different segments like the other ones. So there's one about an airplane. There's a Goofy segment where like Goofy gets taken to learn the ways of a native gaucho.
I remember that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then there's a Donald Duck one.
Okay. Make Mine Music is
So the one I remembered from that was Casey at the
yeah,
bat.
okay. Yeah, I remember Casey at the Bat.
Mhm.
I think
And
that's the
Peter
only
and the
one.
Wolf.
Peter and the Wolf. That one kind of freaked me out. I remember Casey at the Bat.
And then the whale, the final segment is the whale who wanted to sing at the Met.
Yeah, I remember that one's weird. That one's a weird one.
So that one's Make Mine Music, and then Melody Time, just since we're going through these. There's The Legend of Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, that one's on there. I love
Yeah,
that
which
one.
I actually remember that one more from like an Americana thing they did.
Collection, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's the
Blame It on the Samba. And then
Pecos
the-
Bill or whatever? It's the...
Did you remember that on your own?
Is that's what
yeah.
his name is?
Yes.
I know there's this one part in that where they're in the middle of the desert and there's some like animals and like dead things that go water. Like that's what I remember. And then his wife, he gets married and she gets on the horse and her bassinet bounces so hard it shoots her to the moon
the
and
guy
it's
that's on
so sad.
Goodness. Is he the guy that's on the top of this poster
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was raised by coyotes.
Yeah. His best friend is a horse, and the horse gets jealous of his wife and
Oh, goodness.
bucks
Okay,
her to the
so-
moon.
So now that we've remembered these,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm just assuming that some of these are near the bottom for you. So how are you going to rank it?
I'm gonna say just because it's not as memorable, Make Mine Music's probably gonna be 18. Nothing against it, just haven't seen it more than maybe twice, and I really
And it's not available on Disney Plus, so there must
Yeah.
be something wrong with it.
I watched it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
how I watched it last time.
I did.
Probably Saludos Amigos. Again, just another one I
Ah,
oops.
took the wrong thing.
I just don't
Ah! Stop it! We did not rehearse this.
Nope. This one I don't really remember. There's nothing in it. The goofy bit, I guess I kind of remember, but it's
I'm just shocked all of these are coming ahead of Pinocchio, that your hatred for Pinocchio is that deep.
that deep. It's that strong. It's my I hate that it's in at least 2 different Kingdom Hearts games, like over other things that could be in those games.
Oh goodness. All right, what else? Number
Um,
16. You got 16?
let's see.
We also got Ichabod and
Oh yeah, Mr.
Mr. Toad here.
Yeah.
Another one that wouldn't have watched all that much.
I think I only watched that one because I wanted some clarification on the Disneyland ride for Mr. Toad, and
Yeah.
no clarification came. Still confused afterwards.
Oh,
I'm probably gonna put Three Caballeros next. It's
yeah.
the only thing I really enjoy in that is the very first like song that all 3 of the guys sing together.
Well, and the only reason I know it is because it was in the sing along.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mother-in-law was over watching the babies the other day, and she was watching The Legend of Zorro. It was just playing on TV, and I told her, it's like, the only reason I know that show is because the sing-along was on, or because
There was a sing along. Yeah.
Ugh. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. Hi, Mama 3 here.
Yeah. Well, what
This
did I
should
have?
help.
Excuse me. Okay. Next one, I think probably Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
That's really convenient because that's right here down at the bottom in the way.
And
So I think that's a great choice.
I like some of the characters in that movie, but it's just, again, it's not really one I go out of my way to watch.
You know why I like it is Bing Crosby is the host.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me look
It's
that
been
up.
that long since I've watched it that I don't remember.
Yeah, so I think I've told the podcast before, and if I haven't, this is a really fun fact about me. Yeah, Bing Crosby. I don't like making decisions, specifically about what I want to watch if I'm in the mood to watch Disney movies. So I do like a random number generator, and then I just watch whatever the number movie it is. And so I have watched Ichabod and Mr. Toad somewhat recently.
Yeah.
Because of the random numbers generator. I know, I'm odd.
No, I think that's great. My problem is I'd keep running the generator until it hit a movie that I actually wanted to watch.
Fair.
You're like,
Fair,
none
fair.
of these. Okay, next would be, I think I have nothing against any of the like multi-pack movies, but they're probably all going to be underneath the full-length features, even if I don't enjoy them as much.
I think that's fair. So you got Fun and Fancy Free and Melody Time left.
Actually, now that I've said that, I'm gonna say Dumbo. I don't really care for Dumbo. It's nothing, again, I don't really have a problem with it. It's just, it doesn't interest me. And then there's
Dumbo is the shortest of
all of them.
the Disney full-length movie. I don't know where the wartime movies fit.
I don't want to watch a movie with a crying elephant because it makes me sad. And now I'm a mom, so the like separation of mother and son is worse.
Awful.
So like,
isn't it so weird that Dumbo is like so prevalent in nursery and like baby toys?
Yeah, it's so strange.
Because it's not like I want to show my kids Dumbo, but Dumbo is all over my house.
Yeah.
Dumbo is Evie's favorite. But I'm not going to do like a Dumbo themed party or a Dumbo themed room because there's like weird racist stuff and like it's a weird movie and
baby elephant gets drunk. That's a thing that happens. I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Very cute baby stuff.
Yeah, super cute. It's so strange what Disney is like. We're gonna make this our
it was a different time.
Okay.
All right. Where do you want to go next? Keep going from the bottom, or Still
So
got 2 of the wartime.
at this point, what I'm going to be basing a lot of this off of is what of these I'm going to watch more than anything else. Like, I could end up watching, like, Bambi and being like, wow, this is the best movie I've ever seen. It's not. But, like, you know, I'm probably going to say Bambi's next, actually.
All right. Let's see if I can move Bambi without moving all the numbers.
Another dead parent movie. I just had a kid. I don't want to watch a movie where a parent actively dies. It's okay if the parent's already dead, but I don't want to watch it.
Be dead.
I don't want them to become dead during the film.
You better be careful saying that, though, because that knocks off some pretty good movies.
But it's also about a deer. And
I know, it's kind of boring.
My favorite part of that is Thumper. Like,
yes,
he's not even the main character. Like, the main character is boring. It's the side characters are more interesting.
And annoying.
So,
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to be fair here. Let's put Melody Time next.
I think that's right.
You agree?
Not that I agree.
You agree with that?
We didn't discuss any rules or guidelines. We hardly even talked about what movies we were ranking. So this is truly like first reactions. And what I have found as someone who loves to rank things and has done rankings multiple times of the same things is that it can change day to day. So you will not be held to this for all eternity. In 10 years, when we're like on our 100th episode, our 400th episode, we'll do another ranking and then we'll compare it.
There you go.
To see how our perspective changes once we're in our 40s.
I bet 5 years ago, Sleeping Beauty wouldn't have been number one. I'm not sure what would have been.
I do. Yeah, I believe that.
I think that's definitely changed.
So let's look at some of the movies we have left. We got Snow White, Fantasia. We've got some good Princess Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan. We've got some good stuff left. Okay. So what you thinking?
Probably Lady and the Tramp. Next.
Really?
There's a few animal films that I care for, and that one's not one of them. I never liked the Siamese cats. I always thought those were creepy. I didn't like this.
Really not really okay anymore.
Yeah. When did the Aristocats come out? Was that the next era?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I like that one. I don't know.
It's a fun one. Spoiler alert, she likes it.
I do like that one. I like the music in that one. That's the other thing. Lady and the Tramp, the only thing I remember from this movie is the dog kiss scene. And she gets a muzzle put on her. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying? There's no music. There's
music.
He's a tramp.
Yeah.
Nothing love him.
She gets a muzzle put on her, and I never liked that scene. I like the art in that movie. The story is kind of like, meh. Don't really care for it. I'm not a pet person. I like bunny rabbits, but
hence why she liked Thumper.
Yeah, I don't, unless it's like a really special dog. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch a movie about a dog or a cat. I'm not trying to be like doggist.
All right, so well then, speaking of which, we got another dog.
Hold on here. That one's better. Okay. I like that one better. I'd say the next one's probably Jungle Book.
Yeah, I am not a Jungle Book fan.
It wasn't made for me.
No.
Which none of them technically were, but some of them are going to be targeted towards girls versus boys, and I think boys like Jungle Book.
Jungle Book is my dad's favorite Disney movie. Yeah. Fun fact.
I like Baloo.
Shout out to Dad.
I like Bare Necessities. That's fun. I don't really care for anything else in that movie. Shere Khan's a good bad guy. He's creepy.
Yeah, underrated for sure.
But just I don't know. I don't really care for.
You were asking about the Aristocats.
Mm.
That is the next movie
Okay.
after
I was
Jungle
thinking
Book.
artistically it looked like
Yeah.
this era, but it was right after that.
Yeah,
Okay.
because then after Aristocats is Robin Hood, which uses a lot of the
I
art from Jungle Book.
I like Robin Hood. I'm
Yep,
okay
not
with
on this list,
not on
so
this
we'll take
list,
that on
so
next time.
okay.
I mean, I brought it up, but
No, you're good. Let's do
you got Snow White, Fantasia, Fun and Fancy Free. She apparently likes Mickey and the Beanstalk. She's keeping it around. It's gonna be top
yeah.
10 here. Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, 101 Dalmatians, and Sword in the Stone.
I'm gonna say probably 101 Dalmatians is next. I do.
Because Jessica hates
I
dogs.
don't hate dogs. I watched that one. Did I watch that one? It was a couple of years ago, and I was like,
It's a fun rewatch.
I wrote this. I like Cruella de Vil. I like the songs. I like
Yeah. I
this.
really enjoy when Cruella de Vil comes up on my Spotify because it has a big instrumental
Yeah.
break too
Do,
with the
do, do,
piano, and
do.
it's really nice.
I also really like Roger and
Yes.
Anita. Is that her name?
Yeah.
The two
Yeah.
humans, of course, are probably my favorite part of the movie.
Because Jessica hates dogs.
No. That one has the dog call thing, right? Where they bark
yeah,
across the London or whatever.
I want to say it was like the
The Midnight Express.
That's not it. What is it called?
I don't
I don't know.
remember. I
Doesn't
can't
matter.
remember. But there's a couple of good lines in that movie, too. I can remember them off the top
It's a
of my
nice
head.
rewatch.
But it's a good rewatch. It's not one I'm
And it's a good
actively.
one to just put on.
Yeah.
I bet the boys would really like that.
Yeah.
Just so, like,
I
it's
should.
very little scary.
Yeah. Just
And
Corella when she's driving.
Yeah. Or when it's raining and she comes to get the puppies.
Yeah.
And she like comes up at the door and it's a silhouette. That part's scary.
It's creepy, yeah. I should watch.
I'm trying to teach Austin that things startle him rather than they scared him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters, but like I
Yeah.
walked in his room unexpectedly and he's like, "You scared me." And I was like, "I startled you. Like, I'm not scary. I
Yeah.
startled you." I'm
That's
trying to teach him because I was scared of everything as a kid, and
Yeah.
I want to help my son.
I get jump. Well, I guess you could call it a jump scare. I get startled easily. Like Kyle will be home and he's not in the room he's supposed to be. Why are you right in the space that I'm in? All of a sudden, where did you come from? I didn't hear you.
What are you doing in this house?
And he's like, I live here too. Sorry.
So funny.
Okay. Next,
We're doing good.
I'm gonna put. I think Fun and Fancy Free next.
Yeah. I remember watching this at your house. Like, I have distinct memories of the little ventriloquist guy and especially at the end, after they tell Mickey and the Beanstalk, and then the giant comes and like peeks into the house.
Which I think
Good memories of
that's
that.
the first time we see that giant, and then he's in Mickey's Christmas Carol later.
Oh yeah, and he
It's the ghost
plays one of the
Christmas
ghosts.
Ghost of Christmas Present, I think. Well, so when we were talking about Mr. Toad, the rat and the mole are also in Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
They're the like poor people,
Oh, yeah,
money
yeah.
collectors. I like their designs. I guess Mr. Toad might be in that too. I don't remember. They were just like reuse things, reuse stuff.
You should rewatch that if you haven't in a while.
Yeah.
Think about it, Mr. Deb.
Okay.
All right, we got two princesses here. Snow White and Cinderella. We have some beautiful music in Fantasia.
I think Alice is gonna go next.
I was going to say, of what's remaining, that's pretty low on my list. Alice always creeped me out.
It's a weird film. It's not Pinocchio weird, but it's weird.
Yeah.
It's its own kind of weird. The music's good.
And you know what I think has made it weirder for me is all the other versions I saw. Like the Disney one certainly isn't the weirdest. There was a live action one that came out, not the Tim Burton,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp one. There was a live action one that came out that we must have recorded onto VHS because that's how we watched movies as a kid.
Yeah.
That was just creepy. And
Yeah. There was like it was either a movie or a TV show or something that I think it was Alice in Wonderland. It was either Alice in Wonderland or Wizard of Oz. It might have been Wizard of Oz. I don't know. Those two
there was a Disney
can be real creepy.
A Disney Channel Alice in Wonderland show.
Okay.
Like early Disney Channel. That I've seen video. I think Yesterland. Is that the YouTube channel?
Oh, maybe.
World did a video about some old YouTube or old Disney Channel.
You know, the one I feel like I imagined. Did you remember the show Toontown? It was
the show.
It was a show. Yeah, it was a TV show. And it had a Toontown, and it Mickey's Toontown. And it had like things from Toontown. It had to have been after it opened, and it had like pictures and stuff. And then you had two actors that were doing stuff. I have this vivid memory of it, and I've never seen anyone talk about it.
Funny.
We had it on VHS, so like I have proof somewhere that it existed.
And you've like searched for it?
I haven't searched too hard, but like none of the YouTubers that we've watched that cover Disney stuff have ever mentioned it.
Okay. Yesterworld Entertainment is what I was thinking. Do you watch their stuff?
Sometimes,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only put a video out like once every 6 months or something.
Yeah,
good.
Yesterworld, Offhand Disney. What's the Defunct Land?
Oh, that actually may have been it.
Yeah,
that's another
I'll watch all those.
Defunct Land is maybe the one that did this Disney Channel.
There was one I watched recently. We're getting off topic. That's fine. This is going to be a shorter episode, I feel like. There's one I watched recently that talked about, do you remember the Blizzard Beach sing-along VHS? So
didn't watch it, but I know of it.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Really?
It wasn't just Blizzard Beach. It was like the beach or all things.
I never watched that one. Jack liked that one, and we've put that one on for Austin.
That is one of my favorite ones.
How funny that you like that and I don't remember it. You can't have anything from your childhood that I don't know about. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I guess we just never watched that one.
You must have watched it after you were 8.
I don't think in the dark years. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I remember being really upset because we went to Florida once when I was growing up. When we were growing up, and we didn't go to Blizzard Beach, and I was disappointed because I had spent my entire childhood wanting to go to Blizzard Beach. But anyways, there was a ride that's featured in that sing-along from Blizzard Beach that never opened to the public because you can see it on the sing-along, but like it's a bumpy thing. And there's water spraying over it, and it's made with like fiberglass or something. And you're on like a tube, and you're supposed to basically just slip through these bumps, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know what happened, but people would wipe out and get hurt. Like the workers tested it. The poor kids in the music videos like slide into each other. It's in the video, and it's like, oh no.
So a YouTuber did a thing about it?
Somebody did. I'll find it.
You gotta find it for me. I want to see this.
I'll send it to you. It's just so wild. Like, holy cow. And they left that in the video. We'll link it in the bio. Yeah.
Maybe, if we remember.
If I find it and remember, I'll link it. Okay, anyways, Alice in Wonderland is a weird movie. I like the singing flowers until they're mean.
No, I hate that part.
I like
Yeah.
the song they sing, but then they're mean and I don't like them anymore. Yeah, the music's great. I love it. Uh, as creepy and weird, as creepy and weird as that whole movie is, I don't mind it as a concept. But there's just parts of the movie that I'm like, this is weird for children. Like it makes a really fun Disney ride. And
oh my gosh, you can't go on that ride. The line is forever. It is the slowest line for the least amount of payoff. I think I've been on that ride once
except for Peter Pan, which is
but
even shorter and has a long line for it.
Yeah, but Peter Pan is iconic. I think I've only been on the Alice in Wonderland ride maybe 2 or 3 times.
I can tell you one of the reasons why you wouldn't want to go on it is there's one really loud sound at the end of the ride that scares the pants off of you, and you hated loud noises as a kid.
Loud noises. I don't. Which I think my son is the same way. Oh, that's a different story. Anyways. All right.
But last thing I'll say, not my favorite movie, but it does make a fun Kingdom Hearts world. That's the other thing I'm rating these on. Are they good Kingdom Hearts worlds? We're getting into the movies that actually have worlds now. I should have made my own slides. Yep.
Snow White doesn't have a world.
She does in in one of the in the prequel game Birth by Sleep.
Oh,
all of the classic princesses get a ride or a world.
Sword in the Stone.
Well, that one doesn't have a princess in it, Ashley.
No, I know, but you said these were getting into the ones. Anyways.
Well,
all right.
Hold on. Actually, Merlin is in most of the
yes,
Kingdom
I do
Hearts
know
games,
that.
so technically yes. Fantasia has its own world in one of the side games. So,
do they do a music thing, kind of like
the whole level is musical. It's pretty fun. Cool. Okay, next.
Number 6. Or, yeah, go 6. I'm kind of bummed that we gave away the ending. We shouldn't have done the. Let's pretend.
Sure, take it out. It's fine. I can edit it.
I'm sure they weren't paying attention.
The audio was cutting out anyways.
It probably cut out. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
We don't know where this one ranks.
No idea. Next is going to be... Oh, it's getting harder. Honestly, probably Peter Pan.
Really?
This
is getting very interesting. I was very much looking forward to hearing your thoughts on these.
I like the art in Peter Pan. I like most of the characters in Peter Pan. Peter Pan himself is probably the most obnoxious character in that movie. I kind of can't stand him. Tinkerbell, love Tinkerbell. I like Wendy, and maybe it's because I'm an adult now that he annoys the crap out of me. But I really like him in Peter Pan 2. He's fine in Peter Pan 2. Just he's kind of malicious in Peter Pan 1. And that maliciousness doesn't transfer over. But like Hook's a great villain. Tinkerbell's great. Even the Lost Boys, there's some weirdness in that movie too, but our fun Native American friends and Tiger Lily and
sorry, it was a different time. Got a disclaimer in front of that movie.
The music, that song is kind of a bop though, which is unfortunate.
We can't even talk about that song, Jess. It's not appropriate.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's fine. Anyways, but
I burst into song so bad.
I know, me too. I also like the Second Star to the Right song, and I love Neverland in general. Everything about that movie is fantastic, except I can't stand Peter Pan in.
My story with this movie, and really this ranking is ruining our show because now if we ever talk about any of these shows, we're going to tell the same stories again. My sister, Grace, who's 10 years younger than me, she really liked Peter Pan.
Aww.
And so she would be playing in her bedroom, and we'd hear her singing, or like going through the whole movie, including sound
Oh,
effects. So
yeah.
she'd be like,
Oh, I
that's
love
always
that.
my memory with that.
I love the concept of Peter Pan. I really do.
Yeah,
And like I said before, I like the second movie a lot. Peter
yeah,
Pan.
it is
I
good.
love Peter
It's been
Pan
a
in the
while.
second movie. Um, I played like that was one of my favorite make believe games. Was like Neverland and Peter Pan. So
Yeah.
hold on one second.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. We actually Kyle turned it on and then he fell asleep, but I watched most of it. Hook the other day with Robin Williams. I think that's one of the reasons I love Peter Pan.
I don't know if I fully seen that.
Oh, you should sit down and watch it. It hits different as an adult.
Yeah.
But that one's good.
Sorry, I'm messing with this. It's bothering me how janky this looks, but
You're okay.
you can't fit 19 movie posters on the screen in the way I'd like. Let's go back to these screens.
Okay, that sounds good.
That looks nice. It's really nice. Okay, you got 5 left.
After Peter Pan, what do we have?
You got Snow White, Fantasia, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Sword in the Stone. Here, I'll just move these here.
Um,
I'm just so curious at what you're gonna pick as number 1. The suspense is killing me.
I think my
This
next
is really
one,
interesting.
I would probably say, that sounds hard. Probably Snow White's next.
Interesting.
I loved Snow White as a little kid. I used to reenact.
Because you looked like her.
I did. There was a house real close to where we lived that had a well, and when we'd go for walks, we'd have to stop and I'd sing into it.
Really cute. I wonder if it's still there.
Some person's house. It was in their yard, and I just would walk up to their well. I'm like,
But like in their yard, yeah?
Yeah, it was in their front
I wonder if
yard.
it's still there.
I have no idea. I think it was this. I want to say it was the second house we lived in. So I have no idea.
The house that I know?
No, that was the third one. That was the one I grew.
Okay.
We moved into that house when I was 5 or 6.
Oh.
And that's where we stayed until Texas.
Yeah.
I like Snow White. I don't really have a problem with it. it's old.
She's shrill. And if you'd like our full thoughts on
Ashley
this, we have a whole
doesn't
episode.
Ashley doesn't like Snow White's voice. I don't like it.
I don't like Snow White would not be in my top 5
I
here.
don't have a problem with Snow White's voice. I like all the dwarves, I like the villain a lot. Like how she's really pretty and then turns herself into an old hag. The prince is funky looking to me. They just hadn't quite figured out how to draw them and make them look like handsome. Like by the time you get to Sleeping Beauty, like you're good. We're good. This is fine.
Oh yeah.
I think they tried to give him lips. And sometimes when you do that with animated characters, it just makes them look weird. And he didn't have a name, like the poor guy. Like he's just the prince. He doesn't have a name. Like,
Yeah.
poor dude.
Okay. While never given a name in the original 1937 film, he is now semi-officially known as Prince Florian. So he didn't have his name, and then they give him the name Prince Florian?
That's worse. Just call him the prince. Like, holy cow.
Or Prince Charming.
Prince Charming is Cinderella specifically, isn't it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then what does Google AI know?
Google AI doesn't know anything.
Oh, you're right. He does have lips.
He does.
Did we talk about this when we recorded the podcast?
I don't think we did. I don't think we covered the lips
we got
thing.
into it.
By the way, I said Snow White's old. I don't mean like the way Rachel, what's her name? Rachel Ziegler calls it old. It's just like, it's the first one. It's great for being the first one. But there's so many other ones that I like better now. So
for sure.
Yeah, I don't mean it in like a mean
respect.
Yes, I don't mean it in a like bad way. I just mean like it's storytelling is very basic, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
I assume you have not watched the live action.
No, and you will have to pay me to watch it. I
know, we've talked about watching it for the show. If ever
we'll make a Patreon, and if you want us to watch it, you have to send us money. That is the only way I watch that movie.
The 10 of you who are watching, text me.
Yeah, text Ashley.
Venmo one of us.
And then I will watch it and rage.
We have to watch it live together.
Okay.
If you're watching and you want us to review it, buy one of us a plane ticket for ourselves and our child. Careful if you buy it for me. I have 3 children. Goodness. All right, we've got 4 left.
All right.
Sword in the Stone. I am so happy that Sword in the Stone is getting ranked this high because I think this is such an underrated movie, and I am very pleased that you have it as high. I'm very surprised that Fantasia is as high it is.
I'm more surprised that Cinderella made it this high. I used to not like that movie as a kid. I feel like my tastes have changed quite a bit. Well, when I was a kid, it was more like the movies that we were getting were, you know, Jasmine's real sassy and Mulan has a sword kind of thing. So in my eyes, Cinderella was just like, save me, I need a prince. But in like as an adult, I can appreciate where she's coming from, you know, like this is her life. I now all
the time. I am basically Cinderella and I would love to go to the ball.
Unfortunately, neither of us have friendly mice that will sew us dresses or clean up after our children.
I could just find some do the laundry.
Yeah.
Do you see what all this? Oh, I better not touch it, otherwise it becomes unblurred. All of that is laundry. The blur doesn't even blur it out enough for you to think my life is together.
Okay, I think. I think because I don't like the music as much, I'm gonna put Sword in the Stone next.
Okay.
I like the animation a lot.
And it's so fun.
It's a fun movie.
Also, Madam Mim.
Yep.
So great.
Madam Mim.
So great.
I like Merlin.
Yep.
I don't necessarily love Wart or Arthur a ton. I don't not love him, but Merlin.
But I don't think you have to.
Merlin kind of steals this movie for me.
Yeah. And that Archimedes.
Archimedes is wonderful. I love Archimedes. I'm trying to think. Yeah, if the music just doesn't catch me as much.
There's not a whole lot.
There's the to and fro song. Make the world go around. Yeah.
I can't both be singing at the same time. That's not going to sync up.
There's also a lot. There's this weird. Okay, I actually watched this one a couple of weeks ago. There's this weird. So they reused animation sequences a lot. Like there's a scene where like Wart stumbles down the staircase and he does it like 3 or 4 times throughout the movie. And then there's
I didn't know that.
He just like yells Merlin's name a lot and it gets annoying really quickly. Merlin. Like I mean if I were in his shoes, I probably would too, but and then at the end of the movie the kid that played him his voice drops like between like one scene to the next and he goes from having this high pitched like little like younger kid voice to this like pubescent like voice cracking. Go watch it. It's kind of hilarious.
How funny.
Looks like we're surrounded, boy. Oh, Archimedes, I wish Merlin was here.
Because yeah,
Interesting.
and well, so the other thing, the
The end of
reason
that movie is very just like,
it's
I guess we're done.
it's
Okay.
anticlimactic for sure.
Yeah.
So okay, now I remember why it caught my attention so much. So he's talking to Archimedes because Merlin's gone and he's been,
Yeah.
spoilers, I guess. He's been crowned the King of England. And his voice is like that kind of squeaky voice cracky. And then he yells out Merlin. Well, Merlin doesn't sound right. It sounds like old Arthur from the rest of the movie. And then he starts talking again and he's got this squeaky voice crack.
Funny. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I noticed that
That's
last time.
interesting.
It's so funny. But yeah, the movie ends really abruptly. Just like, oh hey, look, Merlin's back. And I guess where else would you end that movie on? Because the next part is gonna be him ruling England and
As a
starting
10-year-old or
and starting the Knights of the Round Table and dealing with his
So
wife.
the sequel to this is Quest for Camelot, obviously.
Yeah, it basically is.
It's a good movie. I appreciate that it's in the top 5. All right, we got 3 left. We have 2 princess movies still, and we've got Fantasia. This is not what I thought was gonna happen. I don't know what I thought, but this is not it. Man, where are we gonna go? Start in the comments right now. Guess what you think her top movie's gonna be. Guess in the comments. If you get it right, we'll like your comment. And what a treat that would be.
Right, that'd be wonderful. Probably Cinderella is next.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want to say anything about Cinderella? I'm so curious to get you to talk about Fantasia.
As far as Cinderella goes, like I said a minute ago, I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The more I appreciate Cinderella herself as a character.
Mm.
Not my favorite villain. I don't like the cat, but I like most of the music. And
I like the stepsisters.
stepsisters are kind of funny. The Dream is Your Wish Your Heart Make is
I might like the
iconic.
stepsisters more because
Of
of how they are at the park.
Oh, at the parks, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because of the sequels.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You know what I love in that movie is the bubble scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The Sing Sweet Nightingale. Yes, I find myself singing that sometimes.
Do you really?
I
love
do.
that.
I like, and I like The Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. I like
Yeah.
the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo might not be my favorite song, but I like the animation sequence that goes along with it.
Yeah.
And her dress and the pumpkin and so This Is Love. I really liked that
Yes.
song. I didn't care for it as a
Yes.
child because it was too slow, but as an adult I really like it a lot.
Well, it's a crooner song. Like, I love that era of just like, yeah, I mean, it's the 50s. It's like, so this is, like, I just want to see standing there with a martini
Yeah,
and
right.
smoking a cigarette in the sexy way, not the gross way, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like a
Smoking's bad. Don't smoke. It's never
like
sexy.
with a pipe, you know.
Oh, like
Those
with a
are
long
cool.
stick. You
Yeah,
know, when
like
they have
like
the long
Cruella Deville has.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine martini in hand?
Yeah.
Long stick cigarettes. So this is love.
Love that. I'm trying to
That was
think.
the coughing from smoking.
Yeah.
Don't smoke.
Don't
kids.
smoke. Don't smoke.
Bad
Don't
for you.
smoke. Don't vape.
It's not sexy
Um.
unless you're singing. So this is love.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta move on.
in the 60s or 50s or whatever. The only thing I wish this movie had a little bit different is like I wish that they and this is 90s Jess talking, but I wish there was some more repercussions for the stepmother's actions. Like it doesn't have to go as far as making her dance with what is it? What do they do? And they're one of the Grimm's fairy tale versions. She has to wear these shoes that make her dance till she dies or something. I think that's Cinderella.
Well, I like in Ever After.
Yes, that's what I was
After
gonna
is my
say.
favorite. That is my favorite movie of all time. And I like that they just make her work for
Yeah, just
the palace.
something. Cause like, okay, this is way, way into the future, but in the what is it? The Twist in Time, the third Cinderella movie they made. Like she's still out there, just like chilling, and it's like, why? She should be. I mean, I guess she never did anything physically terrible to Snow White to go to prison for. But I would have liked some sort of comeuppance. She didn't try to sell Snow White or Cinderella into slavery like in Ever After. So I guess I guess that's better than nothing.
Gosh, I mean, I haven't watched that movie in a while. That is my favorite movie. It makes me cry every time. And I think part of why I love it so much, I was pretty young when my mom let me watch it. We had 2 VHSs that I was not allowed to watch without permission. And it was Ever After, and it was, I think it was called like Rigoletto, which I don't know anything about what that movie is. I should look it up. But, so when I got to watch Ever After with my mom, it was very special.
I love that.
And I mean, I could quote most of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so good.
That
I'm gonna watch.
that helps me like Cinderella as a story more, I think.
Yeah.
That and the Brandy.
Yes.
Cinderella.
Yes.
The multi-ethnic Cinderella movie.
Love that one. Oh, with Whitney Houston, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And
Also
with Jason Alexander, who's just in that movie for some reason.
Whoopi Goldberg.
He's just here. Yeah.
So good.
That one's
So
good. That was a good one. Okay. Fantasia. Fantasia's next.
Oh, Fantasia. So tell me why this ranks so high for you. This is the most shocking of what I've seen.
Really?
Yes. Why is it so? Oh, is it just about Sorcerer's Apprentice?
No, it's the whole. I mean, I like the whole thing. I
Did
don't
you
know.
watch it a lot as a kid?
I watched it enough that I've watched it several times in the last like couple of years. I don't watch it all the time, but I don't know. I love music. Maybe I might not have the same level of appreciation technically, like in the technical sense that like Kyle or you might have. But I like the combination of the animation to the music a lot. I find it extra beautiful because like the music's great by itself, animation's great by itself, but then when you put them together, it's like I like the slow progression of how they do the visualizations to the music. So you kind of start off with like strings like on a line, and then you move into like clouds with like water pouring down it. The dinosaur one's weird. But it's also it's dinosaurs, so like I liked dinosaurs as a kid. I like the Sorcerer's Apprentice part a lot. One of my favorite things from that was the little dancing mushrooms. That's one of my favorite, like, because there's like a little baby mushroom running around and he's so cute and they're all bowing. I don't know. I thought that I loved that.
So
and then I also
do they do that one to the Nutcracker?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I also loved the like Pegasus horse and centaur segments. Really strange, like Dionysus, the god of wine, kind of shows up for a little bit during that one. That's a little weird. And then Zeus is there.
Love it.
Zeus is just hanging out in the sky and starts throwing lightning bolts at people. That's a thing that happened. Probably the only part I don't love about that movie, and it's nothing against the animation or anything. It just is like kind of a vibe. It's a weird vibe shift over into the what's that called? The Night on Bald Mountain.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe shift that
Yep.
I'm never ready for. It's like, oh, here's the demon. And then there's ghosts and dead things. They're just having a party. But I always found the transition from that to the next song, which honestly, I can't even remember what the next song is, but there's people.
Ave Maria.
Yeah, there's people carrying like lanterns and it feels very like holy. That's another weird shift.
It is.
But I will say one of my least favorite boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 1 is against the demon thing. And that whole fight goes along to the soundtrack. So if you can figure out how the soundtrack goes and what his attacks are, it makes it a little easier. When it goes, "Dah, dah," he's gonna set you on fire. So like,
How funny.
but yeah, I overall enjoy that one.
Very unexpected, but really nice. So
yeah, so number one,
surprise everybody.
It's
number one,
Sleeping Beauty,
which I guess you already talked about.
Well, I might cut that out since you were cutting out so much. Well,
then all my funny comments about not knowing what the
no, it's fine. I'll leave it in. No, I'll reiterate. How's that sound? So, Sleeping Beauty, I don't know if it's in like my top 5 or top 10 overall, but I have a tendency, I've noticed over the last few years, to want to watch that one or have it on in the background. I love the music a lot. I think you and I were texting a while back about the music because I was just like,
I was like, yeah, it's Tchaikovsky.
And I'm like, who? What? Because it's just, I think it was striking to me because of how different the music was hitting from like other movies I had been watching recently, or even some of these other older ones. That it sounded like a ballet, almost. And because it was, and I didn't know. See, guys, you learn. Never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Never stop learning. And it just, I've been going through this phase, and maybe it's just because there haven't been a whole lot of very good movies out the last few years. But I've been going through this like appreciation of the art form that was making films and or animated movies. And the art style in Sleeping Beauty is so beautiful. Yeah. It doesn't have the most interesting story in the world, but it has enough charm, like the 3 fairy godmothers and Maleficent, who comes and basically just throws a fit because she didn't get invited to a party. She's just that petty. And that's one of the things I hate about the live action remakes, is because it's like you're taking away. She's just evil. Let her be evil. And let her get her just desserts at the end. She doesn't need a tragic backstory. Let her just be the bad guy. It's okay. That's what makes her cool. That's why we all like Hades. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
And she and Hades had a thing in House of Mouse. It was really weird. But,
I wish they would put the House of Mouse episodes up.
Me too. And I even Sleeping Beauty is probably the least interesting character, Aurora, in the movie. But all of your side characters are fantastic.
The fairies are so good. Even like the kings.
Yeah, the kings are hilarious.
They're so funny. And they're getting all drunk and
Prince Philip is, at this point in history, the most interesting prince that's been made so far.
For sure.
And one of my favorite lines in that movie is, actually, I don't think that's in the movie. What does he say?
What?
Oh, yeah. No, he says something to his dad about it being the 14th century. Like, I'm allowed to marry whoever I want. And I've seen posts where it's like, wake up and smell the plague. It's the 14th century. Anyways.
It's
But
great.
the whole movie is just beautiful and artistic. And I even like her dress when it's pink now. I used to hate it. I used to always want it to be blue. It just the end of the movie when they're dancing and her dress is changing
great.
colors and the background's all watercolory.
Yes. You know that there is I know this is more of a my thing than your thing, but there's a new bar at downtown Disney that's like Sleeping Beauty themed. And they have a drink called Make It Pink, Make It Blue, or something to that effect.
That's fun.
And it's a color changing drink. I want to go really badly.
Oh, that's fun.
But we can't go with kids, so we got to figure it out. But yeah, it's a whole Sleeping Beauty themed.
That's hilarious. What did they replace?
I have no idea. Downtown
Okay.
Disney is so different. I
Yeah.
haven't been, even when I've gone to Disneyland, we park in the Toy Story lot, so we come in on the other side. So I haven't walked through downtown Disney in a long time.
Yeah. I think last time I was there would have been 20.
When you came and visited me.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, we walked through downtown Disney, but I don't remember. I was pregnant.
Pregnant the first time.
I remember we ate pizza at downtown Disney.
Well,
Okay, I have one more
just as
thing.
this was-
I
Oh,
have
yeah,
one
go
more
ahead.
thing. One more thing. I was talking about the animation, artistically speaking. The scene where Philip is fighting Maleficent as a dragon is so intense for that era of Disney films. You really don't see
Yeah.
anything like that again until I'm trying to think. Like I guess when did I'm probably skipping a couple of movies, but I always jump to the Great Mouse Detective and the clock scene. Like it's so like kind of
Oh.
violent and scary. I'm sure there's other movies before that because that's almost in the
Just at
90s.
different
But
levels.
but just that whole scene and then the most like epic line with I guess it's Flora when she like blesses the sword before he throws it and kills Maleficent is just so cool. Like
Yeah.
for a movie that came out and I guess it was 59 or 60. It's just
59.
it's so epic. Anyways,
Yeah.
and the music is great.
You've sold it. I mean, I've always loved that movie because Aurora was my favorite princess because I thought she was the prettiest.
She is very pretty. She is probably the most beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, but you have totally sold it. Well, that was really fun to go through your rankings. What are we at time-wise?
An hour. If we
Around an hour.
if I cut out all the problems we had
Messed up
earlier.
stuff?
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
sounded fine, by the way. Just
Good.
so.
Well, I was just gonna say, I was like, should I do mine real quick? But
Yes.
I don't think we have.
Oh, come on.
You want me to do it real quick?
Yeah, just real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do it real fast. I think I can do it. So I'm putting Saludos at the bottom. I'm gonna put Make Mine Music here because I don't remember hardly any of those. Caballeros is going at the bottom. You're gonna have to help me keep track. I know oh yeah, don't remember this one at all. Melody Time is going 16. And then I'll do Ichabod.
Okay. We match.
And then Fun and Fancy Free.
Okay.
Okay. So I got the wartime depression era stuff. I am going to put, I don't want to be impacted by you, but I also do not like Pinocchio. Put Bambi. I'm going to put Bambi below Pinocchio, honestly.
Okay.
Pinocchio at least has some redeeming qualities with Jiminy Cricket and When You Wish Upon a Star. Then Dumbo.
Oh no, it's too big.
Yeah, okay, I feel good about that. So now we're in the top 10. I'm gonna, I'm actually gonna do Fantasia. No, I'm gonna do Alice in Wonderland. Just not a fan. Creep me out. I'm gonna do Jungle Book. Sorry, Dad. Although I ranked it higher than you did, I guess.
You did.
I'm gonna do Fantasia. It just doesn't have any nostalgic quality
That's fair.
for me. Like, I like Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Mm.
I love the music. So, like, I like having it in my Disney movie music playlist.
Yeah, right.
And some classical music thrown in, but it's not doing anything for me.
Yeah.
To sit down and watch it. I'm gonna do Lady and the Tramp. I enjoy that movie, but like not that much.
Yeah. She doesn't dislike dogs like I do, but
Well,
I'm just kidding.
yeah, I was always terrified of dogs.
I
as a
remember
kid.
that. Didn't you
I
have
did.
one?
We had 2.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't have them very long because me and my brother were both scared of them and they would run away a lot.
Oh.
But I'm a little more careful, at least, because I feel like people don't trust people who don't like animals, and so I just keep it more on the down low.
Oh, okay.
Because people who like animals really like animals.
It's true. They do.
But we had a dog after I graduated from college, Bailey, rest in
Oh,
peace.
yeah.
He passed while I was in hospital, about to give birth to my
Yeah.
twins.
Oh.
That was really, I never understood why people were so sad when their dogs died until my dog died.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I had to have a special connection with an animal before I'll be like, yeah, like if I just see a dog, I'm like, oh, please don't lick me.
Same. I'm the same.
But
I'm the same.
yeah, my cousin Jimmy had a dog. Her name was Bailey. She was like that big.
Was Bailey.
And I loved her. She was okay.
Yeah. Our
and then-
Bailey was a boy, but
Yeah.
it's a beast. Anyways, dogs.
Dogs are okay.
But I don't mind movies about dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, I have. Oh yeah, this is odd. Okay, so
Jeez.
I have 101 Dalmatians left. I have Peter Pan, Sword in the Stone, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you put Snow White at 6. Okay.
I did. I'm going to put. I'm going to put Sword in the Stone here at number 5.
Okay.
I think I'm really going back and forth between Cinderella and 101 Dalmatians. I feel like it would just totally depend on my mood.
Yeah. I get that.
I think it would just depend on whether I'm feeling princessy or whether I'm feeling like I want to listen to some good, like, jazzy, fun music.
Yeah.
I don't know. That I may not stand by that, but that's where it's going to be today.
We'll check in 5 years.
Yeah. Peter Pan, for sure, in the second spot. And Sleeping Beauty is in the first. And I stand by that. Yeah, I definitely stand by that.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. It's beautiful. Favorite princess. But Peter Pan is high up there on my list. I think at different times that has come in first.
Yeah.
I think it's such a classic.
Again, I like pretty much everything in that movie except Peter for a good chunk of the movie. He's not terrible the whole time. It's just there's a few scenes where I'm like, there's also one scene where I guess it's at the beginning where they like drew his teeth in, and that always makes a character really creepy. I'm not even kidding. Like usually animators don't, unless they're CGI, they don't usually like add the lines between the teeth because it does it adds to the like uncanny valley problem.
How
And
funny.
they did that with Peter in one scene, and it just makes him look super creepy.
That's really funny. You may have noticed I just switched these around.
You
I
did,
switched the
I
drill
saw
and
that. You did.
I can't.
It's okay.
Because I enjoy like very specific things about 101 Dalmatians, but if I were thinking about like what are you going to turn on?
Yeah. Well,
Cinderella
that's
is
kind of
so
why
good.
that's why I put Cinderella
Classic.
before Sword in the Stone. Like I like both of
Yeah.
them, but I like the music overall better in
Yeah.
Cinderella. So
It's beautiful.
our sames are Sleeping Beauty is number 1, Cinderella is number 3, Bambi is number 13, and Ichabod,
Ichabod.
and Mr. Toad are 15.
Make
And Make
Mine.
My Music.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is that I just like all the wartime depression and era. It's like go to the back of the line.
They all stay there. I think I like.
Your wild cards for me were like fun and fancy free being this high. I'm a little surprised Peter Pan is as low as it is.
Didn't
For
make
you.
I didn't make the top 5. I'm actually a little surprised
For you.
too.
And yeah, Fantasia being so high is surprising to me, but I respect it. I respect your reasoning.
Fun and fancy free. I always just really liked. I always like it when they do the like trio film with Donald, Mickey, and Goofy, or Mickey, Donald, Goofy, whatever. And that was one of the earlier ones that they did. Like, and I like that one. There's also just this one really unhinged scene with Donald, and he's got like half a bean on his plate, and he looks like
Pictures the
Gollum.
chicken.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like he has like a Gollum expression from like,
Oh gosh.
something about that is hilarious. But yeah, anytime the three of them are together, like if the Prince and the Pauper ever makes it on any of the lists, that'll probably be higher than you expect.
It won't be on the list, but
No, can we add it like as a special thing, please?
you can make a list.
What?
You can make a list because I am just doing
The classics.
Disney animated features.
It was in theaters. It was on the screen
Was it in theaters?
before another movie.
Was it?
It was. I don't remember which one. That was in the
Well, you
90s.
figured out.
Okay, I'll let you know.
You figured out. You make a list.
Technically, it was on the big screen. Technically,
Okay.
it was before another film, like they did with.
I will
all-
say this will be probably our longest ranking video because this has 19 movies in it, and none of the other eras are that
Yeah,
long.
that's true.
So,
I don't know.
this was pretty long one.
I feel like the golden era might take me a while to just sift through my thoughts on all of them.
Well, this is the golden era.
Not the golden era, the Renaissance.
Yeah. Yeah, we may have more conversation
Yeah.
around those because we know those movies. But I'm glad we did this.
Me
I hope
too.
that the three of you who are watching enjoyed
We
it.
went from 10 to 3. What happened? At least 2 of them are
Audio
you.
issues.
The 2 of them are you and me, so that's at least 2.
I stopped watching like 5 episodes ago. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just glad we got to get together again. I have missed chatting with you.
Yeah, me too.
Life is crazy, and I'm glad that we have Disney movies to. Oh, look at me yawning.
There you go.
Disney movies.
Stop it!
We're tired. We're moms.
We're moms.
No,
and
but I'm
it's
glad that we
11:30 in Texas right now.
You're doing great, Jess.
It's
You're
bedtime.
doing great.
It's past my bedtime.
I'm glad we have these movies to like bring us together and laugh
Yeah.
about and have memories about, and
Yeah.
it's good stuff. So, comment what you'd like to see us talk about next. I like this ranking because it took little to no
Yeah.
prep.
I'm
just get to-
I'm looking forward to the next batch. I want to keep doing this if you're up for it, just
Okay.
because
Yeah.
this is fun.
Yeah, and it's so easy.
I don't have to worry about fighting my toddler for the TV slash my notebook because he'll try to steal it from me while I'm taking notes. So,
All right, well then next up is the Bronze Age is what I've heard it called, which is 1970, starting with the Aristocats, to 1988, which is, do you know what the movie is?
88.
Before the
That's right
Renaissance.
before Little Mermaid. Was that the Great Mouse Detective?
No,
Ah.
Oliver and Company.
Oh, yeah, the movie.
That's what I meant to do at the start of this was have you list all the movies in order, see if you could do it in order, but
I can.
then there were 19.
I
and
can
that's a lot.
only. I can only do that with the Renaissance films. I can't do that with anything else.
I can probably do it because I look at this list.
I can tell you what year you were born, what Disney movie came out the year you were born, but only in the 90s.
Only people my age.
Only people my age.
That's funny. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
this is the
thanks
end. How do we stop?
This is the end.
How do we stop?
This is the Mouse and the Goof. We could do the Pocahontas. Actually, it goes this way, doesn't it? I don't know. Anyways.
I don't know. Goodbye.
Bye. Maybe we shouldn't do that. We might get canceled. I don't know.
All right, Mouse and the Goose signing off.
Bye.